All right, guys, welcome back to another quick video. Today, just wanted to cover with you guys our pitch book, okay? How it's used, how to explain it. It's really just a basic in-depth about who our company is, our accomplishments, our licensing, pretty much anything of the objection of I don't know who you are and I need to do my research, right? This is what this thing is all about. It's going to be a way to make sure that our clients are comfortable with who we are, what we do, our accreditations, accomplishments, and so forth, right? So it's very simple. Um, this is how I like to use it right here. Very easy binder, fake leather from Staples, right? Paid $8 from this. It's got a clear cover thing that you can go ahead and put right here at the top. Went ahead and took one of our folders, put it right there at the top. How I like to do it is obviously get one where you can choose to have your card in there, or it just shows whose pitch book it is, all that kind of great stuff. Also, I like to include always in my pitch book a shingle sample that I can take out and give to them. Let's say that you're talking to the husband and the wife, somebody can look at this while you're going over everything like that. So it is pretty simple. It's actually 12 sheet protectors is how big the pitch book is. So all you're going to need is 12 sheet protectors back to back. And as you can see, that's double sided. So I put them in together. Pretty easy layout, right? So I wanted to kind of go over with you guys what each one of these things means, how you can explain it. Obviously, everybody's going to explain it differently. You don't have to sit there for, 10 minutes and talk about every single one. It's meant to just give you, like I said, a brief overview about who we are, our accomplishments, and things of that nature, right? So I'm going to go ahead and do that on the screen with you as I hold this, and so you guys can kind of see where I'm at and what I do. The first big thing that you guys are going to want to do is obviously get the stuff that goes in the pitch book, right? So where can I find that? All your guys' job Nimbus accounts, there's a company document section if you didn't know that. The company documents is always going to be found on the desktop version. You click where your name is, where you would go ahead and change your settings. There's going to be an option here for documents. Okay. Right here at the top is going to be HR Pitchbook 2024, right? There's also all kinds of other stuff in there. If you've never been in there, there's the affidavit, the conditional waiver of lien, our mortgage company documents, our insurance documents, all that kind of great stuff, right? So this is just going to have exactly what I have in this book right here, where you can print it out for yourself and go ahead and make your own pitch book as well. And I'm happy to help you guys do it. So let's go ahead and get right into it. What's going to be included in this pitch book. So obviously page one, very first thing, we're going to have our license. There's unfortunately there are roofers out there that don't have a license. So obviously you want to make sure that our customers understand that we are licensed and insured and bonded, which is going on to the next page right here, guys. Next thing right here is going to be our company insurance. All right, this is our workman's comp and our general liability. You have to have both of these to be an active contractor in the state of Florida. You also want to make sure that they understand that all of our crews are going to be licensed and bonded as well. One thing that we take a lot of pride in is making sure that all of our crews and subcontractors have their own insurance, their own general liability and workman's comp, which a lot of contractors don't do, and those are unfortunately the cheap ones. The next thing on the same page right here is going to be our business tax receipt. You have to have these if you have an office here in the state or the county of Orange. Just shows that we're actually paying our taxes and stuff like that, which is always good as well. Next sheet is going to be getting into our shingle accreditations. Okay, what these things are right here, these are certificates that the manufacturers for the shingles give us to show that we are qualified enough to actually install their products and give their best warranties. Our company actually has four of the top shingle manufacturers in the nation. It's very, very rare to find it. Most of these guys will have maybe one or two. We carry four of the top shingle manufacturers accreditations, meaning that they've actually come out, looked at our work, certified that we're good enough to install their products and be able to give the best warranties that they offer. This one right here, starting out, is going to be Tamco. We are a Tamco Mastercraft Pro contractor. Nextly is going to be, oh, oops, sorry about that. Had a little mistake. Nextly is going to be Owens Corning. As you can see, we are an Owens Corning preferred contractor as well. Right below that, you're going to find our GAF certification, which are also GAF certified in their products as well. And lastly, we are going to have the Certainty Shingle Master certification. Like I said, we have all four of the top major shingle suppliers, so are able to pretty much go through and be able to do whatever we need to with your home. The next big one right here is going to be a statement of support for the Guard and Reserve. Basically, what this means is we are preferred hirer for veterans. We take a big emphasis in being able to help our community and our veterans. We are a veteran-owned company. We take it very seriously. You have to apply through the Department of Defense to be able to get this. So we take a lot of pride in that stuff, guys. The next one that you're going to find is our 2023 Super Service Award for Angie's List, right? So Angie's List has been around since 2017, and only the top performers on their website and Home Advisor now is what it is are awarded the Super Service Award, which means that through all of your reviews and all the feedback from the customers, they award this to the top 2% in the jurisdiction that they give them out. So we've been able to win it in 2023 and 2022, which is pretty awesome. And we're on track to win it here in 2024 as well. So, like I said, it's only the top 2% of contractors are awarded this award every single year, and we've won it twice in a row now, on track to win it in 2024. Moving next, obviously we have three different Google pages. We have the East Orlando, which is our current office. We have West Orlando, which was our old office, and we have one in Pensacola. This one is just showing our two here in Orlando. As you can see, we have 51 4.7 stars and 8 reviews currently with 5 stars on the East Orlando one. Pensacola, all you do is type in Hurricane Roofer Pensacola. We have 18 5-star reviews up there as well. So make sure that they check those out. We're also going to have two separate Better Business Bureaus, guys. We have one for our Pensacola location and one for our Orlando locations. So this is going to be our Pensacola location. We have an A rating with them, and out of 33 reviews, we have a 4.97 stars, which is pretty amazing. Here in our Orlando location, we also have an A rating with them, and we have 4.5 stars, 4.3 stars out of 14 reviews as well, guys. We also can be found on Facebook, where at the bottom right here, you can see our rating is 4.8 out of 52 reviews, which is pretty great. So people can definitely check us out on there. And finally, on Home Advisor. Not only are we Super Service Award winners, as you can see here, but we're also the top rated on Home Advisor, and we're certified elite service with them as well. So they can check us out on there with 5 stars on 30 separate reviews. Another big website a lot of customers like to look at is called BuildZoom. BuildZoom will track a lot of the permits that are pulled from a company that's active on a license. It doesn't get all of them, but it definitely does quite a few of them. As you can see here, over the past 2 years, we've completed over 301 permits. We're in the 96th percentile as it reads here, which places us above 96% of the 191,000 other contractors registered in the state. Okay, so we're in the 96th percentile, which is pretty awesome. And it tells a little bit about our history of our permits, our pricing, how many roofs we've done, commercial, roofing, all that kind of great stuff. So there's pretty cool stuff. They can check us out on BuildZoom as well. And then finally on the internet, we are members of the Florida Roofing and Sheet Metal Association, or what you call the FRSA. Okay. At the end here, I'd like to include an example of one of our clients. Actually, this is going to be one of our project managers, Mr. McGee's. Very common. What happens, I tried to highlight it for you guys so you can better understand it to your clients when you go over this. But on April 12th of this year, Progressive sent out an independent adjuster and only covered them for $905 right here, which is below the all perils deductible. So basically, they only gave them $905 for the total claim, said that it was due to wear and tear, deterioration, workmanship deficiencies, material deficiencies, blah, blah, blah. Said it basically wasn't caused by wind. As you can see, this is the initial law sheet. Independent adjuster out of Rise claims. Homeowner didn't have a contractor there present. Happens all the time. On the actual estimate, they paid for 25 shingles, right? That's where they got that $905 figure from right here. So they paid for those 25 shingles. They only got $900, literally underneath their deductible, so they got paid $0. We sent in a supplement, a photo report, and ITEL, making sure that they understood that they needed to get a full replacement. 2 months later, here on June 17, 2024, this is in a follow-up claim submitted for supplemental damages on 6/6. We are able to completely turn this claim around without having to go to a PA, without having to go to an attorney, and get them $18,000. So we got them basically $17,000 more dollars, guys. We were able to turn their estimate around, get them a full approval on the entire roof because of the supplement that we sent in on 6/12, which is pretty awesome. Something that we're obviously able to do every single day for our clients, and just one of the many examples that are out there that we do. So if you have any questions about our pitch book and how to go over with it, obviously I'm here to help you guys. Your team leads are here to help you guys. Everybody can put different things in there. If you want to put photos of, your current builds or past builds, or some of the clients, or maybe some of the reviews that people left on you, obviously that's up to you. This is just kind of, like I said, a basic understanding. And also, guys, it's not meant to sit there for 10 minutes and go over with them. This is something that's supposed to be brief. Here I just want to go over kind of who we are and what we do, just so you have a better understanding of what we are, right? So everybody's pitch book can be different. Like I said, mine, literally $6 at Staples, put a folder in there, 12 sheet protectors, has my card in here. Always like to carry my shingle sample, that's how I am personally. Like to keep it nice and brief, but everybody's different. You can obviously go over our warranty stuff and all that kind of stuff as well if you really want to. But like I said, guys, it's now available on Job Nimbus for download and print. If you guys have any questions, concerns, let me know. And I hope you have a great day.